an epic day for surf fans. We saw action on Maui, Oahu, and Taiwan. Let's catch you up with what went down. First, the LULULEMON Maui Pro kicked off with all three world title contenders bringing their best to the water. In the yellow jersey, Carissa Moore continued her quest for a fourth world title, winning both of her heats handedly and provisionally qualifying for the 2020 US Olympic team. World number 2, Lakey Peterson, started off her day strong, but her hopes of a title were spoiled by the resurgence of Tyler Wright in the round of 16.
Super stoked Tyler's back, to be honest, as weird as that sounds. I know she's been through like a very long road, so yeah, she deserves it.
Despite stumbling in her first heat, Caroline Marks came back, advancing to the quarterfinals over Coco Ho and provisionally qualifying for the 2020 US Olympic team. There is only one day left for crowning a new world champion, so keep it locked here for the latest. Now here on the North Shore of Oahu, the big news of course was Kelly Slater. Kelly got the last minute nod to surf in the Vans World Cup when defending world champ Gabe Medina withdrew from the event. He made the most of the opportunity. The GOAT logged one of the highest heat totals of the day, keeping himself in the hunt for the 2019 Vans Triple Crown title. It's been over 20 years since he's last won a Triple Crown.
Thanks, Gabriel. I'll give you 10% for pulling out. I appreciate it.
Miss any of the action? Watch every single heat on the WSL replay experience. And congratulations to all of our newly qualified surfers. Brazil's Alex Ribeiro and Miguel Pupo and South Africa's Matthew McGillivray have officially qualified for the 2020 Championship Tour through their qualifying series points totals. And Brazil's Silvana Lima and Costa Rica's Brisa Hennessy have both made history as one of the 18 athletes the WSL Championship Tour will provisionally qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympic Games. Yeah, you! See you there.
Congratulations to Carissa Moore, your 2019 world champion. On the final day of women's competition for the season, Riss joined the 4 Club alongside some very exclusive company like surf icons Lisa Anderson and Mark Richards.
This has not only been a years of work, but 3 years of, of growing and learning, and it's been a journey, and it's definitely not sunken in yet.
It's been a few years between drinks from the cup for Moore, who won her last title in 2015. Moore's 2019 campaign was marked by unparalleled consistency around the world and her signature brand of stylish power surfing. In addition to the title, Moore made history as the first American woman to provisionally qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympic Games. Nobody deserves it more than you this year, Riss, so hey, enjoy every moment.
It is not enough. It's official. Carissa Moore is now a 4-time world champion.
Stephanie Gilmore has taken her record 5th win at the LULULEMON Maui Pro. Well, to start the day, Gilmore dashed the world title hopes of a young Caroline Marks in the quarters. Then, Gilmore took out Carissa Moore in the semis with a wave-for-wave exchange that went down to the buzzer. Steph locked up the final against Tyler Wright with a mix of wave selection and heat strategy. For runner-up Wright, her return to competition at Honolulu Bay was encouraging after spending a year and a half on the sidelines dealing with health issues. And in Olympic news, with her performance today, Tatiana Weston Webb has provisionally qualified to represent Brazil at the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympic Games. For all the highlights and analysis, head over to worldsurfleague.com for the post show. It was a career day for Australia's Jack Robinson, who dominated the Vans World Cup of Surfing and in the process qualified for the 2020 Championship Tour. How good was he today? Posting a near perfect 19.07 heat score in the final, he dominated the lineup the entire week at sunset, summoning barrels seemingly on command. The final QS of the year saw a lot on the line and a lot of movement on the leaderboard. Other surfers who have officially qualified for the 2020 CT through their qualifying series points totals includes Ethan Ewing, Connor O'Leary, and David Silva. Congrats, guys. Cannot wait to see you on the Gold Coast in 2020.
Jack Robinson absolutely dominated the Vans World Cup of Surfing yesterday, getting multiple tubes and proving exactly why he deserves to be on the tour. He is now officially qualified for the 2020 CT through his qualifying series points total, and Robbo's got plenty to say.
I've been building up to this for a long time. Just for it all to come together was a lot. Came down to the very last heat, so had to give it everything, and there was so many thoughts running through my head, but somehow pulled through, just stayed calm, and it's really what it came down to. I came into Sunset this year just with a bit more of a clear head, not so worried about what the end result was. Just one wave at a time. It was that simple, really. And a lot of guys can get rattled too. You know, they come in hot, they're not really that ready sometimes. So you can come in strong, but don't feel too confident. I know what I can do. I know I can mix with them, but don't get too cocky or anything. I'm still getting the job started.
Well, today's the day. John's back on the water from his knee injury and he's dropping clips. Looks like he might be in front of his house. Oh my gosh, lid drop, and he's spit out. That knee is looking absolutely fine. Are you kidding me? John's back. With final appearances at Sunset and Haleiwa, Ethan Ewing sits atop the Vans Triple Crown leaderboard in first, with Frederico Moraes in second and Jack Robinson in third. Hawaii is the ultimate proving ground, and winning the Triple Crown is considered one of the most prestigious accomplishments in surfing. 3 venues, 3 different waves, culminating with the Billabong Pipe Masters. Which brings up this guy, Kelly Slater, the winningest surfer ever at Pipe, who currently sits 10th on the Vans Triple Crown leaderboard. With his episode of 24/7 premiering tonight on HBO, a Triple Crown win could be the sweetest way for the GOAT to end his season. The action at the Bonsai gets underway on December 8th, so keep it here for updates. If I could win the Pipe Masters this year, and if it was the last contest I ever won in my career, I would die a happy man for sure. And now over to our resident marine biologist, Dr. Ayanna Elizabeth Johnson from New York.
Giving Tuesday is a huge day for nonprofits, including those that work to protect our ocean. Instead of buying stuff, you can contribute to your favorite charities in someone's name. You can support one of our many nonprofit partners, like Take 3 for the Sea, Surfrider Foundation, Bye Bye Plastic Bags, and 5 Dyers Institute. You can even directly support WSL Pure. Head over to WSL Pure to check out all of our partners.
And in sponsorship news, defending world champ Gabriel Medina just inked a footwear deal with Adidas. Medina posted on his gram today, 3 stripes, here I am, and will be their new sustainability ambassador. He'll still be in rip curl suits, but hey, his sneaker game just got an upgrade. Hope you can keep those things clean here in Hawaii, Gabs, and good luck at Pipe.
Medina trying to take home the Pipe Master hardware, going back door.
It's been non-stop action this winter on the North Shore of Oahu, and now all eyes are focused on the men's world title race, and the man in yellow, Italo Ferreira, has been doing work. From big pipe to the craziest off-the-wall air sections you've ever seen, his Instagram feed has been one North Shore highlight after another. There are 5 surfers in contention for the title this year, and each one of them is preparing for the showdown at the Billabong Pipe Masters in their own way. For Italo, that apparently means surfing a ton and staying in the same rhythm he's been in since his win on the Gold Coast at the start of the season. And the one thing about Italo, he makes it look so damn fun. So will Italo Ferreira be our 2019 men's world champ? Tell us in the comments below. Well, after a couple of days of wild weather and heavy surf, the first 2 rounds of the Taiwan Open World Longboard Championships are in the books. World number 1s Chloe Kalman and Justin QUINTAL won their opening heats in Jinzun Harbor, shooting them straight into round 3. To take the title, Kalman needs to beat 2017 champ Honolulu Bloomfield, while Florida's smooth stylist QUINTAL needs to place second or better to clinch. More swell and more wind is on the way for Taiwan, so stay tuned to WorldSurfLeague.com. Now let's head over to our resident marine biologist, Dr. Ayanna Elizabeth Johnson, for a report on Hawaii's pledge to ban single-use plastic.
The action is heating up for Hawaii's Bill 40 to phase out single-use plastics. The bill will be presented in front of the full City Council on December 4th, which would be the last hearing before it is signed into law. But major action is still needed to keep this bill on track. Whether you live in Hawaii or love the beaches, head over to sustainablecoastlineshawaii.org to find out more.
The incredible band, the Raconteurs, blasted surf fans with an epic live performance at the Freshwater Pro, and they're about to do it again here on Oahu. The group, led by Jack White, will be playing one of their last shows of 2019 at the Republic in Honolulu on December 12th and 13th, right in the middle of the window for Pipe. So if you're in Hawaii, head on over to theracontours.com. Get your tickets now. Current world number 4, Felipe Toledo, is in a tight battle for a possible world title as we head into the Billabong Pipe Masters. The fastest guy on tour will once again have to prove he's got what it takes. He recently sat down for an episode of The Lineup with Dave Proden to talk about his headspace going into the world title battle.
I think, what makes that difference, it's that 5 or 6 guys that kind of projecting for a world title race. It's how to absorb that pressure, that all those people looking at you and cheering for you in a way that you're like, oh my God, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I better be good. I gotta win an event. And that's when the best one's gonna win the world title, like psychologically.
Check out this full episode of our new favorite podcast right now on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Newly crowned 4-time world champion Carissa Moore had an incredible homecoming in Honolulu yesterday. Taking place at the iconic statue of Duke Kahanamoku in Waikiki, Moore spoke to the crowd about her title, the Olympics, and of course, her beloved Hawaii.
I'm so extremely proud and honored to be qualifying for the Olympics to represent the USA, but more importantly, Hawaii. This is my home here, my people, these are my waters. I am so excited to be able to be a part of history and to hopefully go to the Olympics and share the same aloha spirit that Duke shared.
All right, and looking at the official Surfline forecast, they're calling for Tuesday, December 10th to see an overhead to double overhead northwest swell and likely a run day. Now let's toss it over to the Volcom Pipe Pro champion and bona fide pipeline specialist, Jack Robinson, for more.
I feel like it's going to be 8 to 10 foot firing. There's not a crazy amount of sand here, it's a little bit, but I think once this swell fills in, it'll set itself up for being a pretty crazy day.
How does the winningest surfer to ever do it in pipeline competition gear up for a big event? Well, you're the GOAT, you go golfing. The GOAT hit the links with a handful of other revelers yesterday in a low-key yet hyped up golf tournament here at the Turtle Bay Resort.
Pretty good training for pipe, right? That's what we're doing out here. We weren't having fun, we were training for pipeline.
It's official, Florida's Justin Quintal is the 2019 WSL World Longboard Champion. The goofy footer took full advantage of firing conditions at the left yesterday during the Taiwan Open of Surfing, clinching the title with a display of classic log riding style. The 29-year-old Vans team rider has dominated the longboard world, winning duct tape invitationals and claiming the world title on his first run on tour. There's more swell on the way, and a women's world longboard champ has yet to be decided, so stay tuned. A who's who of surfing's most influential figures gathered last night for the Surfer Awards held at Turtle Bay Resort on the North Shore of Oahu. The big winners for the evening were Italo and Carissa Moore, who took home the coveted Best Surfer Awards. To see who won other categories like Movie of the Year and Best Style, head over to surfer.com for the full winners list. Ethan Ewing surfing has been on point all year long. As a result, the Australian is #1 on the Vans Triple Crown ratings and has surfed his way back onto the championship tour for 2020.
It's been a stressful few weeks, but I just wanted to surf good waves at sunset and try and make a few heats and then see where it got me. I feel like this year I'm a bit older, I'm stronger. Yeah, I just feel like I'm more experienced and I'm competing better, and I feel like I'm surfing better, which helps my confidence, so I'm excited. Last year I hurt myself in the trial, so I just don't want to get hurt, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm just excited to surf height with 3 other guys out and hopefully get some good waves.
Great to have you back on tour, Ethan. Stoked for you. Peruvian legend Eduardo Arena has passed away at the age of 92. An integral figure in the Olympic surfing movement, Arena founded the International Surfing Association in 1964 and sat as the organization's president until 1976.
That's looking to milk some extra points out of the judges. He knew he was up against it, and he has delivered in a big way, something he's so capable of doing. When the heat is on, no one steps up like Medina. That is going to be up.
Defending 2018 world champ and pipe master Gabriel Medina will be looking to repeat history as the waiting period for the Billabong Pipe Masters starts tomorrow. In the newest episode of Vision, the Brazilian opens up about his relationship with Pipeline and his 2018 performance there.
First time that I saw pipe, that wave really scary. The current gets you in the right spot. The thing, you just need to pedal, you know, like as fast as you can.
Head on over to worldsurfleague.com to check out the whole episode.
This is a big wave. He's locked in. He should come through this one. Here he comes.
Oh my
Medina,
God.
the hands go up, and for good reason.
You're kidding.
One of the biggest waves that we've seen all day.
Well, it's official, folks. Honolulu Bloomfield is your 2019 WSL Longboard World Champion. The 20-year-old clinched both the title and the event win after a commanding performance at the Taiwan Open of Surfing. This makes Bloomfield the 2-time World Longboard champ, adding to her first title from 2017. For the men, Justin Quintal clinched the title yesterday. Rodrigo Sver took the event win, dropping the top heat score along the way at the left. Congratulations to both our new Longboard World champs. The opening ceremonies for the Eddie Aikau Big Wave Invitational took place this week at Waimea Bay. Invitees from around the world gathered to celebrate the life and memory of the late Hawaiian icon and kick off the waiting period for the legendary Big Wave contest.
It's an incredible honor to be a part of this event. My dream has always been to not only be a part of it, but to compete in it. An ideal situation is just closing out Bay like when John won in 2016. Let's just hope this year is the day the Bay calls it.
All we need now is some 20-foot plus surf at Waimea, and as they say, the Bay will call the day.
But Mark Healy, look at that.
Hey guys, we're here at Pipeline. It's a beautiful day. As you can see, the beach is completely full of sand. We have this north swell, which has pushed the sand all across the reef. But we're gonna go out, paddle out, show you the reef, and show you what pipe and backdoor is all about. Really north swell, swept all the sand across the reef. Basically like a right-hand point, but not good for pipe, but good for backdoor.